I'm Ali Velshi in Cannes on the south of France. This is where the G20 meeting is being held. It officially starts on Thursday, but the action is underway right now, largely because this was supposed to be a rubber stamp, call it a bear hug for the Euro deal that was announced last week. But suddenly earlier this week, the Greek Prime Minister George Papandreou announced that they're not just going to accept the Greek obligations under this deal, they're going to take it to the Greek people, a referendum that could take place sometime in late December or early January. Now, this wasn't part of the deal, and that has the biggest benefactors of this EU deal furious. That includes the French Prime Minister Nicolas Sarkozy and German Chancellor Angela Merkel. They are in Cannes now, and they are going to be giving it to George Papandreou hard, saying, you have got to take this deal. This imperils Europe and the rest of the world by not taking it. But the Greeks have a different idea about this. They have been suffering under this austerity. You've seen those demonstrations that have taken place over the last year. The Greeks are being asked to make some remarkable changes. They are being asked to work longer hours, to spend many more years working, to pay higher taxes, to actually pay taxes in some cases. A very small proportion of Greek workers actually pay taxes. And a lot of them are thinking that the onus on them is too great. And in fact, there's some economic studies that are starting to indicate that this kind of austerity is hurting the Greek economy as opposed to helping it. So Greeks may be apt to say, this may be good for Europe, it may be good for the rest of the world, it is no longer good for us, and they may reject this deal. If they reject this deal, the entire package may go down in flames. Now, the European leaders have come to Cannes with the idea that they would ask the Indians, the Chinese, other nations to support this plan by investing in Europe and investing in European banks. Part of the deal that they struck involves making it easier to invest in Europe, but that might be imperiled by this Greek decision. So a great deal of pressure is going to be put on the Greek delegation and the Greek Prime Minister here in Cannes to reverse his decision and not hold this referendum, to accept the deal the way it's being cut. If it doesn't, we're going to see a great deal of turmoil on international markets around the world.